It's a blessing. I got up. Hey guys, welcome back. Hi. It is I, Gigi, back again with another video. Okay. And I want to pretty much hit on you. Okay. I pretty much want to hit on you and let you know that you are sitting on your blessing. You are sitting on your expansion. You are sitting on the thing that is going to take you to the highest plateau that you can possibly think of. See, a lot of people has been walking around trying to figure out what their purpose was or their purpose is. And I am blessed to have been shown that since I was, I want to say pretty much like 13, 14. I remember just being on Facebook and having, and writing these super deep messages that nobody understood. And it wasn't nobody understood. It was like it was just too deep for them in that moment, in that time. It was wait, you not pretty. It was just too deep for them in that time, and I was just talking about so many things. I was definitely a hermit as a teenager. Definitely, I seclusion was the thing, you know, and that's just what it was. And I remember just being in my room and just writing. I used to do a lot of things in the dark, like read in the dark, and like reading in the dark was my thing. And my mother used to freak out, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, you're gonna need those big glasses in your eyes, and this and that. Like, stop reading in the dark, get you a light, do this." And I was just like, type of thing, And I remember just getting a bunch of, revelations and, downloads and stuff like that. And I would just, write on it, and just write messages. And it was just, and like, even when I go back to them, some of them I deleted. Some of them, they're so old that I would literally have to go back years to find. And I don't think that's something I want to do. But I think I should so I can post it up so that y'all can kind of pretty much see what I'm talking about. Um, I'm just obsessed with my eyebrows, okay? And I remember, knowing, and I remember when people used to be like, "Oh, what are you going to do, when you get older?" And I was like, "I'm going to be a motivational speaker. Like my job is to speak and to motivate people and to uplift people and to, make get people on the right track and get them to view things from a different perspective and all these other things." And at that time, I didn't realize that that was my like divine purpose. I just thought like, hey, I'm just gonna be like a motivational speaker. Like, hey, I wanted to be a lawyer. I don't like arguing. Don't like arguing. So annoying. Um, and I was just like, you know, I don't want to have a career where I'm overworked, and even being a lawyer, that's a lot of money, especially depending on what field you're studying at. You know, you could be, baby, that's big. But my thing is, I don't want to have a career to the point where I am, yeah, I'm making great money, but look at all the stress and everything else that's coming with that. Like, 'cause I was like, no, that's like out of the world. And like I said, I just thought like, oh, motivational speaker. You see people speaking all the time. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be like motivational speaker, uplift people, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I didn't know that that was like the divine path at that time. And by the time I was 16 or 17, I was pretty much into like tarot. So I would just watch like tarot videos, maybe here and there, like not like all the time. It was probably like I was doing it probably like once a month or something like that. Like I was just like, "Ooh, this is fun," not realizing, right? Like, "Ooh, this is fun." And I am blessed to be a person of multiple talents and a person that's highly blessed to do many, many different things. Even things that I feel like I can't do, I actually can do. I just at that time I wasn't applying it to myself due to what I was going through, like internally. Like I'm a teenager, I'm a young adult. We're battling so many internal things that it's kind of hard to shake and break. Things that are embedded or having implanted in our minds and stuff like that. And um and I want to just let you know that, most of the time you are sitting here asking like, what is my purpose? What am I here to do? And I want to tell you, it's that thing that comes to you so effortlessly and so easily. It's that thing that you can do with your eyes closed. It's that thing that you would do absolutely for free because you have so much love and passion. It's that thing that keeps coming up that you want to do. I don't care if it's starting a business. I don't care if it's being a speaker and traveling the world. I don't care if it's traveling. I don't care if it's planting a garden, like, starting a whole garden or whatever it may be. It could be styling. It could be being a makeup artist. It could be, I don't care what it is. It's just that thing that you love and it flows to you so naturally and so easily. Like me, my thing is I am a brilliant writer. Okay, I am a genius writer. I am very detailed. I am like I've had like I when I was in school, I used to write essays. You know how when like junior high school or whatever, or like elementary, you gotta do like the book report. I would write pages upon pages, like so detailed. Um, I remember I wrote something. One of my teachers asked me to write, just like come up with a story, just write a story. And I wrote a story, and she was just like you are the most detailed person. Like you go in depth with it. Like even some of my favorite, readers that I write, via email and stuff like that, and they're like, I can literally envision everything that you say. Like I can pick, like what you're saying is playing before me. Like I can see what you're talking about. Like you are amazing. You are talented. You are this. You are that. And for some people, they sit on their talent. Like I know people who are very good at styling. And it's like, you're so good at styling. Why don't you just become a stylist? And it's not even for other people, it's to yourself. It's like, most of the time you think it's this big thing. That's your path, that's your path, and that's your purpose. And half the time it's that little old thing that's always been there forever that you keep overlooking. It's that thing that you always run to. It's that thing that's familiar to you. It's that thing that that thing that brings you comfort. Whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether it's writing, whether it's doing hair, whether it's doing makeup, whether it's styling people, whether it's, fixing stuff. It's like it's that thing that you just effortlessly know how to do so smooth. And I feel like once you tap into that, and you could be a person that's, like I said, you could have multiple things in life that you're really, really good at. It's people out here that have multiple businesses. It's people out here that just expand all over because they're so, you know, I want to say, I don't want to say eager, but that's what I wanted to say. Like eager, or they have so much passion for different things, and they want to create so many different things that's why you find people and they have a business here and a business doing this and a business doing this and a business doing that, and you might look at it and be like, you got a lot of businesses, but you gotta look at it as these are their passions. These are things that they're sincerely grateful and amazingly talented at, and you can't knock that. Like it's people out here who know what their talents are, who know what their purpose is, and they will just continuously overlook it because they want this big grand thing, and it's like it's not that. And then you got people out here who know what their purpose is, and they feel like, okay, if I get on this path and I do this, they want instant gratification, they want instant recognition, they want instant money, they want instant this, and it's like, at the end of the day, God knows when you're ready to take on something. And that's crazy when I just said that because I don't know if that's the fire, if that's the ambulance or the police. They just go woo woo. God knows when you're ready to take on something. He's not going to give you anything outside of your reach. And a lot of people who do get things outside of their reach, you will always see that they always tend to say, "Damn, I wasn't ready," or they feel like it's too much. Like it's too much. Like I can't handle this. But this is what you asked for. You asked for something that you wasn't even ready to handle yet. You wanted to get from point A, skip over B, C, D, hit E, halfway do I, take a taste of J, jump on K, and it's like you can't do that. You have to hit from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Like you gotta go through every alphabet. You have to master your skills. You have to hone in on what you actually want, and you have to know that this is even if it's 1,000 million people doing the exact same thing, you are different from everybody. Your marketing is different from everybody. How you present yourself is different from everybody. You don't have to, look like this or compete with this or do that. Everything is already in competition. Look at all of the stores like Nike, Adidas, you know, um, you got Alo, you got Lululemon, all of these other stores that sell pretty much similar shit. They all sell workout stuff. They all sell casual stuff. But yet they are different in their own unique way. Then that's how you gotta pretty much look at yourself. Like, yes, there's other people out there that's doing the same thing that I'm doing. Look at Jordan, okay? Look how many people go out to buy a pair of Jordans, but look how different people style their Jordans. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at hairstyles. Look how many people wear, how many women do, short curly bobs or long wigs and stuff like that. And it's how they do their makeup. It's how they curl it. Maybe somebody want to curl it towards their face. Maybe they want to curl it up away from the face. Maybe they want to layer it. It's like it's so uniquely different to you because it's you. And I feel like a lot of people want what they want when they want it, and then when they don't get it, it's like I don't want it. I don't want it. And I have and the reason why I'm speaking about that because I used to be the same way. I used to feel like in order to start something you had to have everything at once to start it. You gotta have everything you needed instead of just getting little by little and building little by little. I wanted everything at one time. And you can't have everything at one time because you can't handle everything at one time. It's like you're burning yourself out. So many people are burning themselves out and they don't even know it. They're burning themselves out working multiple jobs. They're burning themselves out dealing with certain people. They're burning themselves out doing certain shit. They are. I remember when I was working two jobs, I was working overnight and I was working day, and I just decided, I was like, you know what? I cherish my nights. I want my nights to myself. Like I want to be home, or I want to be able to go out and just live my life and enjoy my nights. I was like, I should not have to work at night. Like I should not have to work overnight and then rush home in the morning to get ready for a shift in the morning. I shouldn't have to do that. That's too much. I'm doing too much. I like it's not that hard. I should not have to work that hard. And what did I do? I stopped working at nights. Do I miss it sometimes? Yeah, because we had great laughs, we did different things, but that wasn't enough to keep me. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, like y'all, are in a situation where y'all just being kept. Like y'all are satisfied with being kept. Y'all satisfied with being comfortable. Y'all not satisfied with challenging yourself and doing more with yourself. Like it's people out there that are just flat out quitting their jobs and taking leaps of faith and just living. And to other people, that's scary. And I understand. Everybody isn't built for that. Everybody isn't built to just flat out leave their jobs and to take that leap. Everybody isn't that isn't the path for everybody. That's the path from some people. That's not the path for everybody. So you have to understand that you are in control of you and your destiny, and until you are ready, you're going to always be in grabs or in reach of that thing. So it's like being on a step stool and still not being high enough to reach the shelf that you're trying to reach. And you have to understand that until you learn some of these lessons and until you grow or until you evolve and take yourself higher, you're not going to reach that plateau. You're not going to reach those things that you want. It's like you got to stop saying what you want to do and actually do what you said you want to do. It's a difference. It's a difference between telling somebody I love you and showing somebody that you love them. It's a difference between saying I like you and showing somebody that you like you. It's a difference between saying, I'm going to call out tomorrow and actually calling out. It's like it's a difference. It's a difference. And until you're able to recognize the talents and your own purpose and your own reason for being here within self, you're always going to be just a grab short of what you really want. And you're going to, whatever vibration that you're vibrating on, that's what you're going to attract. And like I feel like a lot of people they're in this now area, this now stage, like I want it now, I need it now. And like I said, God's gonna give you He's gonna give you what you need at the exact time you need it. He's not gonna give you what you want when you want it. And that's the thing about it. Y'all want what y'all want when y'all want it. But y'all don't want what y'all need when y'all need it. It's like, how backwards is that? It's like, wouldn't you rather have what you need at that moment instead of what you want at that moment? Because want and needs is two different things. It's 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 a difference between saying I want that new car and I need that car. It's a meaning behind that word need. It's another thing behind that word need. It's like you're in need of something. You need it to get to work because you don't live in the area where there's public transportation or it takes an Uber too long to reach you. You know, it's like you need to get that car. You got to pick up your kids at a certain time. Like you need to pick up your kids at a certain time. I don't know where y'all might live, but where I'm from, if your kids go to a daycare and you don't pick up your kid at a certain time, they take your kids to the precinct and you gotta pick up your kid from the precinct. Who wants to be at the precinct talking to the cops? Like, why you ain't pick up your kid in time? Excuse you? But that's what happened. And like I said, for a lot of people, y'all already know what y'all purpose is. Y'all already know what y'all path is. It's like y'all want what y'all want when y'all want it instead of getting what y'all need when y'all need it. It's like it comes to a point where you have to make it make sense, not for other people, but just for yourself. You gotta make it make sense. And I have recently been listening to sermons several times a day, like probably like 3 times a day, pushing 4 times a day. I do two in the morning, and then I do two throughout my day, and it's just so amazing to see all of the different sermons that God aligns for me when I need them. Like I could wake up and this one sermon that just like the title of it would just jump out to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta watch that and stuff like that. Like I'm grateful because I wasn't a person that ever did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a multi-talented person. I know this. I know my talents and stuff like that. Like the before me, the younger me, would I act on it? Probably not. The now me, I'm like, listen, baby, we this is what's happening. This is these are the plans. Okay, these are the plans. These are the plans. Where's my phone? Okay, y'all know y'all probably hear it. Okay, it's going off, going off, going off. I'm turning down, and it's like these are the plans, and so often I come across people who how can I say it? Who settle for just certain things, people, places, jobs. Like you're not happy there, but you settle for it. It's not what you want, but you settle for it because it's something. It's something for right now. It's just different. It's everything. Everything just hits so different. And one thing about me is I don't care what happens. I'm across that line. I'm gonna finish the race. I remember at the job that I had, we had a scavenger hunt. Baby, I haven't ran in I don't know what. And I have to say, I had an amazing team, amazing squad with me because, baby, every step of the way, they were just like, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I was like, I ain't ran since 2019. Like, baby, what we doing? And guess what? And even in my time of doubt, when I was like, I don't think we're going to do this, I don't think we're going to win, I was still like, I gotta push myself. And it's not pushing myself for them. It's like, I gotta push myself for me. I need to see where I'm at so I know what I need to fix. I need to see my shortcomings so I know what to work on. Like, I need to see certain things for me, about me, for myself, so I know what to work on when it comes to myself. And then that was just an eye opener because, baby, my legs is still hurting me down. My legs are still like, I'm still not talking to you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Corbin, I'm sorry. And like I said, even in my time when I was like doubting myself, doing the whole thing, I still push myself because I'm like, I want to see how far I can push myself before I push myself. you know, um, and maybe we won. We came in first place. Even, and it was just like such an amazing moment for me because everybody was just like, "Yeah, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it." And it just was what it was. But baby, my legs still not talking to me. I'm a bit dramatic, I know. But you know, at some point in time in your life, you got to stop self-sabotaging yourself. You got to stop telling yourself what you're not good at. You got to stop telling yourself that you don't look good, that you're not worthy, that you got to switch you up, or you got to switch up your body, or switch up the way you talk, or switch up how you dress, or where you eat at, or stuff like that to attract people or attract things. Like you gotta act a certain way at a job in order to look like, or for people to view you as something. And you gotta just be yourself. Let me tell you something. It's people that I work with that love me. It's people that I work with that like me. It's people that I work with that just like it's people that like me that just like I don't like her. And I have to understand that my vibration, my energy hits different for certain people. Like for certain people, I might be too high vibe. Like I might be too funny. I might be too goofy. I might be too happy for them. You know, and when it comes to people who's like that, you gotta look at them and say, what's going on in your life that me being happy or me being in my high vibe triggers you so much, like it bothers you, like what goes on in your life that you're not happy, that you can't be, just as happy as me, like what's happening, what's like, you need to sit down with somebody, you need to talk about that. And it's people that I work with that like me, and they still give me a side eye. They still like, yeah, you're amazing, I love you. And I'm like, okay. Like, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be me. Like, at the end of the day, I could up and fucking go. I could go and find something else. I could uproot. Like, I have no ties to anything. Okay? Nothing is ever promised. And one thing about employers, like I said in the last video, they have this thing of asking you, how long are you going to stay here? I don't know. I'm just in the area. I'm just in the flow of when God say get up and move. It's like I get up and move. Before he would be like get up and move. I'm like, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stay here a little bit longer. And he's like, you want to stay there a little bit longer? I'm telling you to move. And I'm like, tricky situation. And then it's just like shit just start happening. And then it's like, well, guess it's time for me to go. That was me. And now it's to the point where if it's not serving me, I'm just like, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. So you have to look at areas in your life where it's time for you to go. You got to look in areas in your life where it's time for you to stop self-sabotaging things. It's time for you to stop holding on to things. You're staying at a job because you have fun coworkers. You're staying at a job because the money is good. The money is good at another place. The money is even better at another place. I know people that was making 18 an hour, 19 an hour. Now they're making 27 because they up and dipped and they found something even better that was worth their time. You understand what I'm saying? So, connections with people, like I tell you, people will tell you about your friendship with them after you leave a job. After, if y'all are communicating while y'all are working together, and when y'all leave that job or communication stops, then y'all was work friends. Y'all only was there for work purposes. Y'all only hung out because y'all was around each other. It was convenient. Y'all was there. It's not like y'all hitting each other up. It's not like y'all not gonna chill with each other after that. Y'all not gonna chill with each other after that. It's people that I worked with that I was so cool with, we never went out. It's people that I worked with I was so cool with, we went out, and then once we all got different jobs, that was it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's so much deeper to a lot of shit that goes on in your life. And I've come across a lot of females that's like, oh, if you want a certain type of dude, you gotta act a certain type of way. If I gotta act a certain type of way to get a certain type of dude, then that dude just not for me. Because if I gotta switch up my personality, if I gotta switch up who I am to please you, baby, you ain't for me. You are not for me. I am a alpha female. I am a proud alpha female. I am a feminine, but I am alpha female. And there's no way I can just be like, like that cute, that little dainty, damsel. Oh my goodness, come on. No, no, no. No. Like for me to sit up here and tell somebody like switch who you are and switch how you talk and dress like this and do this and he's gonna love it. No. Like we're gonna sit at the table and crack your mama jokes. Like that's just who I am because that's who God designed me to be. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't design me to be one way and then switch who I am to please other people. It's like either you like me or you don't. Like that's just to the point where I'm at. It's either you like me or you don't. At the end of the day, you might not like me, but you still want to look. Okay, you might not like me, but you still want to look, and I'm still going to give you something to look at. Um, but that was something that I definitely just wanted to get on and say, you are don't sit on your way out. Don't sit on your upcoming. Don't sit on your blessings. Don't block your own blessing. Like get out there. If you're a writer, write. If you're a singer, sing. If you're a musician, play some music. If you're an actor or actress, act. If you are a baby, whoo. If you are a fashionista, then style. You know what I'm saying? If you are a cook, then chef it the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you are a makeup artist, you better start painting. If you are a hairstylist, you better start laying and slinging. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to tap into that fire that you have. Like I just bought me a kit of something that unfortunately I have to pick it up because it's too big to fit in my mailbox. So I have to go and pick it up. But I am so excited. Like I have been wanting to do this one thing for so long, and I've pushed it off. And I just, the other day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it because why not? And I got it, and I literally screamed when I purchased it, and I screamed when it was delivered, and I'm gonna scream when I bring it home and open it. And that's just how it's gonna be. Like I'm just in that energy of flow. Like you have to get into an energy of flow. You have to get into an energy of consistency, and that's something that I'm still working on, as you can probably can tell. Just getting into an area of consistency and just doing things and you know it's all about being happy. It's all about doing things that makes you happy, whether it's by yourself or with other people. I would rather say do things that make you happy by yourself because that's going to bring in new energy. That's going to bring in the people that you actually want to hang around with because they actually going to want to have fun with you as well because y'all, vibrating on the same level. You at your highest plateau, they're at their highest plateau, and y'all just plateauing together. Like, you know, um, and that's the beauty of life. It's like really digging within and pulling out that thing that makes you you and using it to your core and using it to your truest potential and doing things that you haven't done before. Like I said, watching sermons wasn't that's something that I have not done before. Like if I see it like previously, I would probably be like, okay, title, and I bypass it. Now I see it and I'm just like clicking. I'm like, what pastor or what bishop got to say today? So it's something that I am definitely investing, several hours because these are like, an hour and a half long. So I am investing my time into listening to the word and to, grow and heal and evolve and do so much more than what I've been doing so far. And one thing I can say is I'm happy. I am happy because where I used to be is not where I'm at now. Like, and where I'm going is not going to be where I'm at today. So I'm on this constant will of changing and evolution and evolving and just going higher and higher and higher and higher and doing more and more and more and more and more and really getting out of my comfort zone and really just doing things. I see the big picture. I know the big picture. Like, and it's like taking what I see and shifting that and bringing that into reality. So, you know, what you think about, you bring about. Your reality, what you see in your mind can be what you see with your eyes. In real time, like right in front of you. So it's all about your belief. Like, do you believe in yourself that you can do this? Like, you know, like I say, when you do things scared, that's when shit really pop off for you. When you do things out of cockiness and your ego all in the way and your pride all mixed up into it, that's when you flunk. Because you're not on the joyful moment of it. You're on the what can I get from this? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get mad money. People gonna buy my product and I'ma sell out, and then you still sitting on stock. I know people that started business, overbought so much product, set on stock. And it's like, now you have all this stock. Like, what are you going to do with that? Like, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? And I want to say something for people that are, changing them physically. Make sure that you're doing it for you. Make sure that you're not doing it to, like I said, please other people, or to look a certain way towards other people. Like me, like I'm what you would call, like, I would say, like, I'm semi plus size. Like, I'm top heavy, I'm not bottom heavy. So, you know and baby, it is what it is. And you have people out there that don't like big girls. You got people out there that don't like thick girls. You got people out there that don't like skinny girls. You got people out there that don't like tall girls. You got people out there that don't like average height girls. You got people out there that don't like short girls. You got people out there that don't like dwarfs. So it's like you're not going to be everybody fucking cup of tea, and that's the best thing, because everybody cannot digest you. Okay, everybody cannot. Their stomach can't handle you. Their stomach can't hold you. You understand what I'm saying? It's like once they digest you, they instantly get sick. It's like food poisoning. They cannot digest you. Their body repels you because you're just too fucking good to be in that toxic waste of their body. You get that? You're too good to be in a toxic body. It's like when guys tell me I'm intimidating, I thank them, because that shows me that you're not on my level enough to understand me, and I'm not going to down myself to your level because you can't come up to mine. It's like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna backtrack myself to make you feel good. I'm not gonna bring myself down to make you feel good. If I'm too intimidating for you, the baby, you need to level up, because I'm not leveling down. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I never seen them, lower a skyscraper. I've seen them knock down, but I never seen them say, I think 100 floors too high. Let's chop some floors off of this one and bring her back down to about 60. No. 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 So I'm not doing it either. If you don't like me, you don't like me. If I'm not your type, thank God I'm not your type. Like if you are not people type, praise the Lord that you're not their type, because guess what? They go right by you with their bullshit. Yeah. So you guys, that was just something that I wanted to say. You know, I'm about to watch my sermon tonight. I don't know by who yet. Most likely it's TD Jakes as always, or his daughter, Sarah. I love her as well. Um, so that's probably gonna be like my sermon for the night, and then when I get up, I'll do my two in the morning, and then um, the next one probably won't be until I get pretty much home because I do work all day. Well, I'm gonna try to chop it up tomorrow. Just listen to as many as I can, because your girl got her braids in, so I'm pretty sure I can pop my AirPod in and just kind of listen to it on the go, listen to it at work and stuff like that. Especially during closing hours, just pop my AirPod in during closing hours and pretty much just go. Um, and yeah, like I don't know where this journey is going to take me. I don't know. A lot of people ask me like, oh, how long are you going to stay at the job? I don't know. It could be a couple of weeks. It could be a couple of months. Like it's 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 just whatever. Like I know my goal. I know where I want to go. I know where I'm moving to. I know the steps that I have to take, and at by me implementing that and by me showing myself, the dedication and and all this other things, it's just like who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows where I'm gonna be at the end of the year? Who knows where I'm gonna be at the end of the year? I could be here. I could be somewhere else. I could be in another state. I could be in another country. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just playing it day by day and seeing what happens. You know, just play it day by day and see what happens. I can't guarantee anything, but only thing I can guarantee is my sincerity, my authenticity, my genuinity, my, funness and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm used to being around people who like me, who don't like me. That's nothing new. And this should be nothing new to you as well. It's people gonna like you, people not gonna like you, people gonna talk shit about you, people gonna side eye you, people gonna love you, people gonna cherish the ground you walk on. And what's next? I'm still gonna move forward. Okay? Um, so yeah, y'all. I'm gonna pretty much wrap this up because I am getting bit up by mosquitoes, and your girl not happy. She not with that. She not with that. And I'm gonna leave that on that. I'll probably be back with another video soon, probably Sunday. Because why not? I'm really pushing myself to listening to about four sermons that day. And like I said, I spread mine out. Like I do my two in the morning and then I do my two in the day. But I spread it out. I take them as I need them. Whether they're, hour long or 30 minutes long or 20 minutes long. Like I take them in the doses that is being provided to me. I never do more than what I'm supposed to. I always take the right amount of dosage, and that's just what that is. Like I am currently outgrowing my space, which means that new and better and bigger things are happening. So whenever you outgrow something, like it's your apartment and you feel like your apartment, you're growing out of space in your apartment, that's a sign for new and bigger and better. So always make sure that that's something that you are working towards achieving and that you're putting the actual work in. It's getting bigger and better. So if you had a studio, go for a 1 bedroom. If you have a 1 bedroom, go for a 2 bedroom. If you have a 2 bedroom, go for a 3 bedroom. Like give yourself that ample amount of space to grow. especially, and this is anywhere in life. This is anywhere in life. And another thing that I'm going to tell you is, this is something that happened to me, but I'm going to tell you too. If you have to wear a specific type of uniform for work. Let's say if you have to wear, khakis, or if you have to wear all black, or if you have to wear specific uniform, not like come as you are. You can wear whatever you want. You can wear your jeans, you can wear your sweatpants, whatever. But if you have to wear a specific type of uniform to your job, and as time goes on, and you see that those clothes that you're wearing are starting to rip, they're starting to unravel. They're starting to, you know, disappear. That is a sign for you to leave where you're at and go towards something else. Like your clothes are not ripping, or or anything for the fucking fun of it. Like it's basically a clear sign of something else is coming. Something else is is coming your way. It's something, and you don't have to wear this. You don't have to be conformed to this thing anymore. This uniform, this job, or anything like that. So take that also as a sign that once your stuff start going, and you like, damn, like I'm always buying stuff, like my pants ripping, my shirt ripping, I feel like I'm gaining weight, I can't fit nothing now, maybe I'm losing weight and I still can't fit nothing now because everything's too big. Take that as a sign that something is coming, something better is coming, something that aligns more with you. So yeah, y'all, I'm really gonna dip out because, like I said, I gotta watch my family before I go to bed. At least I got my hair tied up. I don't know. I'm a bonnet app. I'm gonna just throw my scarf on and call it a night. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. You heard me? Yeah.